Welcome to my channel, and here we're going to solve this particular problem, question 9 from this engineering drawing book 1 by Pick Up and Packer. We are on page 38 and the question we are solving is question 9, which says that draw a rectangular hyperbola having a point on the curve 18 millimeters from the vertical asymptote and 76 millimeters from the horizontal asymptote. So we want to construct a hyperbola, a rectangular hyperbola, and we are given these dimensions or these specifications that the point, there is a point which is 18 millimeters from the vertical asymptote, and that same point is 76 millimeters from the horizontal asymptote. So what do we have to do? Construct this rectangular hyperbola. So what we need to do first is to draw a horizontal line, so like this, and then we draw a vertical line, a line that will be at a right angle to this line. So we draw a vertical line here like this. Okay, so the next that we are going to do is that I'm going to call this line, I'm going to call it line OA. So this horizontal line we call it line OA, and this vertical line we call it line OB. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a measurement of 18 millimeters, as we are told that there's a point which is 18 millimeters from the vertical asymptote. So the vertical asymptote is line OB, while the horizontal asymptote is line OA. So what we need to do first for us to get that point is to take a measurement of 18 millimeters from this point O here. So we take 18 millimeters. Okay, then we draw a vertical line. So we draw a vertical line, so like this. Alright, so I will call this line, I will call it line, okay, I'm coming. So let me take that of 76 millimeters, as we are told that the point is 76 millimeters from the horizontal asymptote. So 76 millimeters, so this is 76 millimeters here. So here I'm going to draw a horizontal line. Okay, so draw a horizontal line like this. Alright, so for this from what we have done here, so this is point P, this point where this line, where these two lines intersect, where the vertical and the horizontal line intersect. So this is point P now. So this is now point P. So now, so I'm going to call this line, I'm going to call it, this is line CD. So this line, I'll call this line CD. Okay, so why I will call this line, I will call it line EF. Okay, so now, so with what I've done here, so the next that I'm going to do is that I'm going to make some point on this line PD. So I'm going to make some point, and the point that I'm going to make, they are not, it's not compulsory that they are equal, but this I'm going to do it. So for this one, I will take a measurement of 10 millimeters here. So while this one I will take, I will make it, this will be 15 from this point 1, and this one I will make this one from here. So I will make this one 20. So then the next one I will make it 25. So this is 15. So this is 20. This is 25. Then the last one, another one that I'm going to make, so I make it 30. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 30. So this is enough for me. So I'm going to number this point. I will call this point, this is point 1. This is point 2. This is point 3. So this is point 4. While this is point 5. Okay. So we have this point. So the next that I'm going to do now is that I'm going to draw a line. So from this point O here to meet this point here, to meet this point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, and point 5. So this is what I'm saying. So from this point O here, I will draw a line. I'll draw a line to meet this point 1, and then from here I will also draw a line from point O again to meet point 2, and from O I will draw a line to meet point 3, so like this. So and I will also draw from point O to meet point 4. Okay, then I will draw the last one. So from this point, so I'll draw a line from here to meet point 5. Okay, so that's it. So this point now, this point that we have here on this vertical line EF, so I'll call this point, this is point 1 prime. So while this point, this will be point 2 prime. So this point here will be point 3 prime. So this point here is point 4 prime, and this point is point 5 prime. Okay, now with what we have here, what I'm going to do now is that from each of these points, I'm going to draw a vertical line from point 1, point 2, point 3 to 5. I will draw a vertical line on each of these. So here I will draw a vertical line like this. Okay, so coming here also, so I will draw a vertical line, so down here like this. Okay, so from this point 3 here, I will draw a vertical line. I will draw a vertical line like this. From point 4, so I will also draw a vertical line from point 4 like this, and from point 5, I will draw a vertical line like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that from point 1 prime, so I will need to extend this line. I need to extend this line 1 here. So this vertical line, I need to extend it. Okay, so I need to extend. Okay, let me see. So from this point 1 here, 1 prime here, I'm going to draw a horizontal line to intersect this vertical line. Okay, then from point 2 prime, so I need to extend this line. Then I need to extend this line. Okay, so from point 2 prime here, so I will draw a horizontal line to intersect the vertical line like this. And also from point 3 prime, so I will draw a horizontal line to intersect the vertical line. And then from point 4 prime, I will draw a horizontal line to intersect the vertical line 4. Then from point 5 prime, so from point 5 prime, I will draw a horizontal line to intersect the vertical line 5 like this. So wherever these lines intersect, so I will call this point here, I will call it point P1. So this is point P2. So this point is point P3. So this point is point P4, and this point is point P5. So this is point P5. Now, with what I have done here, so I need to extend, I need to do something here. So what I'm going to do is that, I'm going to locate a point here, and I will call it point 6. So just, I will take it as something like 10 millimeters from point P, like this. So 10 millimeters. So, and I will call this point, I will call it point 6 here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a line. Okay, so this 6 is too much. Sorry, that 10 that we took is too much. So let me make it something like 5. So because because of the distance that we are doing, so I just make it like 5 like this. So I need it to touch this vertical line. That's the reason. So I will draw this line like this. So my point 6 now is now here. So it is now here. My point 6 is now here, not here again. So that this point here, so where this line intersect this vertical line, so I will call it point 6 prime. So this is point 6 prime. So what I need to do now is that I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point. So I draw a vertical line at this point like this. And I will draw a horizontal line from point 6, so to meet this line here. So this point, I will call it this point here. So I will call it point P6. So that's what I will call it. So what I need to do now, all these points, I'm going to join them together to get the rectangular hyperbola as we are instructed. So I need to make use of my French curve to do that. So this is it. So I'll just put my French curve like this. Okay. So I will join this point, these 3 points. I will join them together like this. Okay, so these ones, so I also join this together. So I need to okay, so join this together like this. So then come here like this. So I need to adjust the French curve. So maybe I should join these 2 together first. Okay, so then I'm going to join this together. Okay, so I can easily join these 3 together like this. Alright, so this is the rectangular hyperbola that we have to construct. As simple as I've done it here. Thank you and God bless you.